Greetings and welcome back to the lab and take 3 on this. I've had a couple of little problems, so it's time for an unboxing, and this one's going to be more project package preview because most of these are going to be focused towards certain projects, uh, and I'm having a real problem with this particular package. That's one of the reasons for it. Let's see. Interesting. Okay, yeah. This is with pins sticking through. Can you see that on the other camera? Yeah, you can kind of see the pins sticking through there. Let me get my hand behind it. Anyway, uh, this is a power supply. It's supposed to be 5 volt and a 3.5 volt. This way I can put it on breadboards and use it for alternate power supplies. I can get 2 power supplies at the same time. Various. Wow, this is fighting me. There we go. And I just realized that, like some of the others I've seen, okay, maybe this is actually an output here. I need to check into that. Looks like we've got an input here. Let me put that up top there. We have an input here. We have a switch. I guess we're switching it on and off. And we have, I'm not sure if that's an output or not. It kind of makes more sense that it would be. And then you've got selectors for 3.5 or 5 volts. This is a pretty standard circuit board. I just didn't actually have one, or I don't think I did. So that's one of them. Move on to the next package, which should be a couple of sensors that I won on cheap auction. Oh, they came in boxes in a bag. I don't usually get boxes in the bag, but these were probably like 30 cents or 50 cents each. If you just watch for the auctions and know kind of what you're looking for. Now I should have 2 of the same thing. Oh, and a bag inside a box inside a bag. Let's open up the bag. It should be, yep, an ultrasonic sensor for measuring distance. And this one should be the same thing. My thought was, well, let me go ahead and open it and I'll tell you while I'm, just so I can kind of show it to you. My thought was it would be interesting to build, and I want to get into doing some of the microcontroller stuff because I haven't, it's been years and years and years since I've done microcontroller work, and back then microcontrollers were like $200, $400 a pop. They were not cheap. Now you can buy them for a few dollars. So I've got 2 of these, and my thought was I could set up a system with a microcontroller where I have these back to back, and so they would sense distance going out this way and distance going out that way. And if I can do that, I can take those 2 distances and combine them and know, say, the width of a room or something along those lines. So that's what my thought was. I want to play with that, so I got a couple of these. So that's got that. Next up, we've got Amazon. Some stuff I just ordered. Because in order to do some of these things, yep, we've got little mini breadboards. There's probably a better way to do that. There we go. And I've seen these a bunch of times, but I've never actually had these particular ones. I've only got the bigger ones. And what's nice about the smaller ones, and I don't know about the quality yet, and that's not a knock on Elegoo. I actually have some other stuff from them. And it's not sponsored either. Just happens to be what I ordered. Let's see if we can get these out. Oh, okay, I guess they're manufactured in all the colors together. But the nice thing about these is they have the tabs and a little impressions there, and I can, in theory, put these together. Let me try it on the other. So you can do it also on the side. So it must be, it goes something like that. There you go. Yeah. And I can knock these two off. I can make it go that way. I could do other things with these. So the nice thing is I want to take these. I'm not going to be able to use the power supply that I mentioned in the same fashion. Although actually, no, I could only get one on that, but that's okay. I have another solution for that. I have a light sensor that I got in a previous mailbag, and my thinking on that was also a cheap auction item, so I was just enjoying getting stuff for cheap. And then it occurred to me I've got this bike flower thing where I've got these circuit boards that I have now added wires to so I can configure it into this and do some testing. The problem was when I was trying to figure out the resistors in a previous episode, which I'll link up here. When I was trying to figure that out, it was really hard to objectively determine how bright a light was. Well, now I've got a light sensor. I can use that light sensor to either get an analog or a digital response on how bright something is. The digital basically, once it passes a threshold, it turns on. The analog should be giving me a voltage. Well, I wanted to be able to put enough of a breadboard together that I can put that sensor on, and it actually would span more than one of these, but that's okay since I can lock them together. Put that there, and then put the LED that's connected to this facing that light sensor so that I can test reliably or reasonably reliably how bright something is. So it wouldn't matter what color it was, it would give me the brightness, and that's really what I'm looking for. So that's why I went ahead and got these. And then one more Amazon package. Let's see if I can open this one. All right. That first one was an anomaly. This is more of the DuPont style wires. So I can use these to wire things up. That's what I ended up doing, was taking DuPont wires that I had and cutting off one end of it and being able to solder it to here. That gives me the ability to then take this and use it as a circuit that I can add to my breadboards. So that's the thinking. That's what I'm going to work on, is putting this all together, and we'll get very soon to the testing to figure out the differences between the 3 different models of bike lights that I've been buying, so I can determine how I'm going to do the bike flower. That whole project at this point has been paused because I need more information. So that's where we are. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. Results to be coming soon.